I thought I'd give you my own favorite examples of how people are using the platform today. So the first, when people think about platforms, sometimes they think about lightweight applications. And in fact, the use of the LinkedIn platform in some cases is very different. So what you see here is Salesforce, and this is actually a LinkedIn application that lives within Salesforce. And this is just one mission-critical enterprise application that's using our platform today. It's not just Salesforce, it's not just CRM, it's applicant tracking systems, it's intranets. We see, again, these mission-critical enterprise applications infused with professional content from LinkedIn. So this is heavy-duty stuff people are building with our platform today. Jeff also touched on LinkedIn today. And the important thing to remember with LinkedIn today, while it's our algorithms and it's our users that are helping curate the content, the way that we get the content is from share buttons across the 100,000 sites that Jeff described. And just that share button, there were a couple quotes that I thought were fantastic. The day before and the day after we put the share button, you have folks like TechCrunch saying, literally calling us up and saying, guys, what did you do? You were off the list in terms of people referring traffic to me, and now you're at the top of the list. The growth has been astounding. Actually, just yesterday, you had Fortune say, lately we've seen LinkedIn send a number of our posts into the traffic stratosphere. And so, again, this is sort of the duality of our platform. We have these heavy enterprise applications that you can build with our platform, and then something as light as the share button that, given we're the largest professional graph out there, has the power to send so much traffic to someone like Fortune or to someone like TechCrunch. And so that's really the second announcement today. We want to take our broad set of platform capabilities and we want to make them available to you, the marketers. While I'm not going to walk through each of the APIs that are available on our platform, they really fall around three specific themes I think you guys are going to be most interested in. So the first is targeting, and I'll walk through each of these in detail. The second is conversation, and then finally, virality. So in the targeting case, imagine you're a credit card company, and you have a full range of credit cards. You've got the gold card with the $20,000 limit. You've got the just out of university card with a $500 limit. And I'm not talking about targeting ads on our platform, but even when you get customers to your own site, to your own applications, how do you decide which customer to give a gold card to or to give the university card to? And that's really going to be the power of the professional data you can leverage on behalf of LinkedIn. You're literally going to be able to take the profile information, pull the profile information in using our LinkedIn APIs, and understand more about the customer that is at your doorstep. And so in this case, you'll be able to tune very specifically who gets the gold card and who gets the university card based on the profile data that you have accessible from LinkedIn. Conversations. So either today or in the near future, I expect that everybody in this room is going to have hundreds of thousands of followers. But a key part of leveraging that asset is making sure that you are having the right conversations with those folks. And at that kind of scale, we understand that it's critical for you to have tools like Hootsuite that can help you manage those conversations. And so in this case, what you're looking at is a Hootsuite dashboard where you can do a couple things. First, you're going to be able to publish content directly into the company status updates and directly into some of the groups that Jeff described. You're also going to be able to pull content from those places. And that's very important because it allows you to do two things. One, it allows you in one-stop shop, consolidated place to make sure that you're keeping track of everything that's being said about your brand. But it also gives you a powerful set of analytics about the sentiments of the people on the LinkedIn platform in relation to your brand. So you're going to be able to use tools like this to really manage at scale the kind of conversations that you're going to be having with your followers and with other LinkedIn members. And finally, the virality. And this is perhaps one of the most interesting. Whether it's the share button, whether it's the capability to get a user's connections and then share content to those connections, Virality is likely virality and then sharing, virality and our share button and our recommend button are likely going to be a core ingredient in all the stuff that you guys come up with. And again, it's not just about sharing with the general network, it's about sharing specifically with the kinds of people that you're looking to share with. And in addition to the sharing, we understand once again how important the analytics are to you. So in this case, you're looking at a Buddy Media screenshot where you're in fact able to see not just the LinkedIn shares, but you're going to be able to double click and drill down on what type of content is being shared. What type of content is being shared with what kinds of users? And then, once again, what is the derivative impact of that? Beyond just my followers, who are the people that are receiving that from the people that are sharing in my network? So those are the three areas that we think that you're going to be using our APIs. But one of the most interesting things about a platform is the fact that we can't think it all up. That many people in the room today are going to be the ones that think of the most creative ideas on the platform. I want to walk you through one of my favorites. And this was Audi had a challenge for the A6, where in fact in the workplace, they allowed you to set up shop on the Audi site, import your LinkedIn profile, import your LinkedIn recommendations and your number of connections, and then actually within your professional network, you were able to vote on other people in your organization in terms of their professional competence and their professional brand. And in fact, the winner in this case was able to drive an Audi A6 for 6 months, which is a pretty strong incentive. And there's just every part of this particular design is fantastic. There's the sharing, which share button was really incorporated in every single screen of this Audi experience. But the action itself it was asking users to make was in itself viral. So when they were asking for a vote, when users would come to vote, that would then trigger a message to the user that was just voted on, who would then come to the site and vote, and so on and so forth. So they found a creative way to use our APIs even beyond what we had expected, even beyond what we had sort of programmed into the APIs. So it's this kind of creativity that I'm perhaps most excited about on the platform. The true talent, the true creative insights are from the folks in this room. We are the technologists that are providing this fantastic platform, but the ideas that you come up with for your brands and for your customers are the ones that we are likely to be presenting next year, and that are the ones that are likely to be winning awards. And so I'd just like to close with saying I'm very excited to see what all of you will be building over the next couple months. Thank you.